Sup guys, I battle here against love4moneey, and he's actually the same guy as I think I battled a while ago named Whale12345. Sorry, Wally, not Whale. I always look at it and think Whale, but it's Wally. And this is an RU match. It's my first time dipping into this tier in this generation, so it should be pretty interesting. And there's a lot of RU mons that you would think, hey, these mons are really good, but apparently they're RU. It's the lowest tier in Smogon right now, and obviously Smogon hasn't really went down to the NU tier yet. They're still, waiting for everything else to drizzle down, but for now, RU is an interesting metagame with just a lot of interesting mons. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this Selgor, and funnily enough, he leads with Exadrill. Sorry, not Exadrill, Excavalier, which is like kind of the, counterpart to a Selgor. And I know that he doesn't really have a way to get rid of hazards looking at his team, so I'm actually okay with sacking a Selgor to set up 2 layers of spikes, which will be doing some harassing damage to his team throughout this entire match. So now I am going to go into Melodic. This is a physically defensive Melodic, and I don't really have a very good way to take damage from this S-Cavalier. I was going to go for a Scald, hoping for a burn, and then he goes in a Girder. I'm like, uh-oh, please don't burn now, because I'm afraid of the guts. And yeah, I end up getting the burn on this Girder, and it probably is guts, and that makes me sad. Now, I am still physically defensive Melodic, and there I just derp and just recover, even though I knew I was faster, pretty much, and that was dumb. But I do get to see either way how much damage that's going to do, and that Drain Punch did not do as much as I expected if it was guts. So it actually might be the, Iron Fist ability, possibly? Not really sure. Or my Melodic is just that awesome. So I'm just going to go for another Scald. I liked the amount of damage it did the first time, and here's going to knock off my leftovers, which is kind of a nuisance. And I am going to recover now, knowing that I am faster. And yeah, that's what I do. And like I said, I feel pretty comfortable with stalling this Girder. Apparently, it can't really do that much with Drain Punch, and I'm actually thinking it is Guts, because like I said, this is physically defensive Melodic, and I don't think he would be doing that much damage without Guts. Yeah, that would just make no sense. So it almost certainly is Guts. But either way, I'm just going to go for a Scald here. Kind of actually a mistake, as you'll see soon, as he just goes for another Drain Punch. My thinking was I can just recover, and I don't think he could kill me with a Mach Punch at this point. But turns out he can kill me with a Mach Punch at this point, so that kind of sucks, and I'm going to end up losing Melodic to this Girder that I actually kind of walled for a bit, but oh well. So Melodic goes down, and his Girder, though, is in low yellow, so near red. And I'm just going to go into kommo-o now, pretty much to scare this thing away. I don't really think he can do much to me, and he is going to retreat as he goes out into Necrozma, which is a good play, considering Necrozma resists fighting. And I end up just going for the Poison Jab. I don't remember what I was predicting, actually. But I go for that, and I end up getting the Poison on Necrozma, so that was, that worked out, because Necrozma is a Pokemon that's really bulky and stuff, and the residual damage is nice to have, although I don't want to stay in, obviously, because I'm a fighting type and he's a psychic type. And kommo-o, by the way, is one of those Pokemon I'm not really sure how it's RU. I thought it would settle into UU easily enough, but guess I'm wrong. Alright, so he's going to go for the Stealth Rocks as I go out into my Scrafty, and Scrafty is a pretty interesting poke. Always has been, really, and it can, it's a Pokemon that's actually kind of, you don't really expect it to be as bulky as it is, and it has some pretty good setup moves. I actually have 2 Scrafties. One is this Dragon Dance one, and it also can be really good with Bulk Up. So, yeah, this one is a Dragon Dance one, as I said, though. He's going to go into Girder, and thankfully for me, he's going to die after the spikes and the burn. So that means I don't have to deal with that Girder anymore, and not, switch out, because I probably would have had to switch out. I didn't want to take a Mach Punch on Scrafty. So, yeah, I'm just going to go for the knockoff against this S-Cavalier, hoping to KO it, and unfortunately for me, it lives with a sliver of HP, and it gets off a Mega Horn, which, obviously is going to do a lot with X-Cavalier's huge attack stat. And, unfortunately, I am Life Orb, so now I'm going to die to this, my own Life Orb, which kind of sucks, especially since I was going to get, that Moxie boost. And, if only I would have been able to kill that with one knockoff, but, nope. Oh well, so I'm going to Lycanroc here, and this is a fast Pokemon with, it's a rock type. I mean, I'm sure you guys, if you played Sun and Moon, know this thing. It's one of the Pokemon that they advertised a bit. Its highlight is having a pretty good priority move and a Cell Rock. Now, obviously, I don't want to stay in against this Executor because I don't want to take a Grass move. He's going to set up the Trick Room as I go into Bronzong, which is actually okay, because Bronzong is actually slower than this Executor. Actually, I have Trick Room on this Bronzong. It's actually my normal Gen Bronzong I was using in Gen 6. Brought it over to Gen 7 because I still liked it. And, yeah, as you can see, that Trick Room actually helps me because it makes me go faster. He does have Flamethrower, which is something that is just not good. But, because I'm still faster due to his Trick Room, I can just explode and take down this Executree, as it should be called, with me. Because, let's face it, this is not Executor, this is Executree. A.k.a. a Alolan Executor that you can't even see the face of when it's in battle. Oh well, so I'm going to go into a Cell Rock as he goes back into Necrozma. And after, all of the hazards and stuff, I do have, the Spikes and the Stealth Rocks, and he has the Poison. I'm hoping that in a Cell Rock here, we'll be able to take out the Necrozma. But no, this is clearly physically defensive Necrozma, and it takes the Cell Rock really, really well. Fortunately for me, I do barely live the Psychic, so at least there's that, and I can now take him down with a second Cell Rock. Still, I could have went for a stronger move, and maybe one-shot this Necrozma, since I would have outsped him anyway. In fact, I don't really know why I went for a Cell Rock anyway, since, yeah, I would have outsped this thing no matter what. Oh well, it does die, and, yeah, my Lock and Rock, however, is looking pretty low in the HP category. So the dimensions twist back to normal as he goes into his Ambipom, Ambipom, I don't know why he said Ambi, Ambipom, and I believe this is his last Mon. Now he does have Fake Out, which is a +2 priority, so it's going to be able to outspeed anyway. Although I think Ambipom is actually faster than Lycanroc anyway, so it would have, just outsped regardless with a priority move. Anyway, so I'm going to go into Kommo-o, which is my last Mon, and it was something I was waiting, to set up, and I see the Z move, and I'm like, oh crap, what is this? Is this going to be Breakneck Blitz? Yep, it's going to be a Breakneck Blitz Ambipom, and here I thought I had lost it, but take a look how well this Kommo-o tanks the hit. Bam! Looking at that damage, I think he clicked Fake Out. Breakout Blitz. I don't know if he has a stronger move on it. I don't remember what he said the set was, to be honest. But I take that Breakneck Blitz like a champ, and I don't want to even risk it. I don't want to risk that he does actually have the last resort or anything. I'm just going to go ahead and kill that thing. Confident that at this point, my Kommo-o can tank at least one hit from the Typhlosion. Note that he can't even use his strongest move, which is Eruption, because he's going to be taking all these entry hazard damage. And it probably is the Scarf one, so he's probably going to be able to go first, even after a Dragon Dance. But like I said, I'm hoping I can live one hit. Now he goes for a Focus Blast, which I kind of wasn't expecting because most Kommo-os are actually immune to that due to Bulletproof. Mine actually carries Soundproof. I don't remember why I did that, but this one is Soundproof, and as you can see, you can actually hit with the Focus Blast. However, it doesn't kill. I'm able to take out Wally, and that's a good game there. And it's nice to win my first RU match in Gen 7. And today's question of the day is this. Who is your favorite gym leader in any Pokemon game? There are obviously, fans of every gym leader out there. They're all pretty cool in their own right, except for, a handful of them. While I'm sure a lot will say, Flannery and Whitney, I'm just going to go with, oh gosh, this is actually hard for me, because I really do like a lot of them. Especially, I guess I probably should go with, like, an early generation one. I should have had something in mind before I actually made this. Let's go with, in Pokemon Adventures, I always kind of like Sabrina and Lieutenant Surge. They're actually evil in Pokemon Adventures, so I'll go with them. They're actually members of Team Rocket, and they definitely have their moments. So yeah, leave a comment about that, and see you guys next time. Later.